funny thing. There was only like 4 people basically.
But there still was 4 people.
Yeah, but it wasn't like when we talked about feminism before, where it was like an attack of hundreds of incels coming over to like write feminazi and feminism is cancer over and over again in the comment section.
That was a day.
Yeah, that was interesting. People were like, "What's going on?"
We were like, "What the fuck is going on?" We had never been troll attacked before.
Yeah, exactly.
And I mean, we're Swedish. We should be like used to this.
Yeah,
But
it's a lot
this
of
was
troll
some
attacks
new
in
kind of
Sweden.
trolls.
Yeah, but hiking has become a trend.
Yes.
And yeah, you're like, yeah, of course it has. But I realized this only like a month ago because it's like,
Do you know why you realized it? Because I said when we moved to London, I want to look up some hilly area where we can go easily out into nature from London and walk in hills.
Yeah.
You're like, you mean hiking? I'm like, yeah, I guess I mean hiking. And you had the most epic rant. I felt so diminished, destroyed completely. And then you're like, no, you're not understanding me. I understand you. I just feel like you are outrageous right now. I just said, when we come to London, can we find a nice place out in nature where we can go for a walk? And you were like, that's a hike. No, we're not doing that. I'm like, I just want to be out in nature. Have you ever tried pooping without a toilet, like out in nature?
I probably have.
And how did that go for you?
Probably not that good.
Yeah?
Okay, you want to talk about children's movies?
Yes.
Okay, children's movies in Sweden.
Yeah.
When we grew up like in the 90s and watched, American children's movies and everything is jolly and happy, the worst thing that can happen is like a divorce or something, and it's like everything is fine and dandy. And then you watch the Swedish movies and it's like, don't forget, the world is shit, and don't think that you're entitled
You're
to
gonna
anything.
die one day.
Yeah.
Your mom will die one day.
Yes, exactly. In these children's movies.
And also,
But it's
entertainment
like-
should never be just entertainment.
Yeah, it has
You
to
should
have-
always learn that your mom will die, you know? But you missed something. We talk about child nudity. I mean, it's wonderful to watch nude children on TV in a completely not sexual way. It is so refreshing. More naked children on TV, please. More naked people on TV in a non-sexual way,
Yeah,
please.
growing
It's
up.
so refreshing.
Growing up.
Don't like. I mean, come on.
Can I please talk about our contract for the apartment in London?
Oh my god.
Just quickly.
It ruins the excitement we have for moving to London when you remember all this shit that we had to deal with last time we lived there.
Yeah.
And I mean, not like German bureaucracy is better, it's way worse. But the problem is in the UK, we can understand the contract, which
Yeah.
we can't here in Germany. So
That's true.
it's probably the same, but we're like, whatever, this is
It was much shorter.
Yeah.
at least. We were at in the lobby waiting for our room, and I saw this guy with Seattle Seahawks brand on the side
Before
of
we
the-
saw him, I felt him. I was standing with my back towards the lobby, just looking at the reception. And all of a sudden, I get hit by a truck in my shoulder. Someone just, for him, it must have been like a brush. But for me, I almost like toppled over from like the magnitude of force hitting me.
Yeah.
He didn't even look up. He
No.
didn't apologize. He probably didn't even notice that he almost crushed me.
Yes, I know.
There is constantly a guard,
Yes.
like a Secret Service type guard. Black suit, black tie, the earpiece and everything.
Yeah,
and I'm like, he's like this
Is it hotel security?
65-year-old British man. You have a gym filled with NFL players.
They don't need your help.
Like, he's not wearing a gun.
No,
I hope.
Definitely not.
So what's he gonna do? Like, just have the other people, fall on a pile and crush any intruder.
Exactly.
NFL people, the people in the world that least deserve to have a proper bodyguard. Am I right?
Yes.
Do you ever
Why
check your
would I
Do you ever check your balls for lumps?
No, I don't. We just talked about this earlier,
Yeah.
and it's like I'm gonna start doing that now.
Yeah.
I don't know how it works because women, it's always about.
I don't know how it works. What do you mean?
I don't know what I'm supposed to feel. Our audience is 90% women. But
So you're telling them to go check the balls of all the men they know.
you can do that as well. Like maybe not like your father or anything, but your boyfriend, husband, I don't know, kids
Or
up to a certain age.
No, maybe just tell them to check themselves. It might be a better option for all of these, actually. Would you do it, or would you like postpone it because you don't want someone's finger up your bum?
Oh, I so don't want a finger up my bum.
Yeah.
It's like it's the worst thing I could think.
Why?
Not the worst, but
But why?
It's top 5.
Why? What's the reason for this?
I don't know. When I was a kid, I had a problem taking the temperature in the ass as well.
Why did they do that to poor kids?
I don't know, and then
it was before the tongue.
It was kind of simultaneous because then it was all of a sudden they're like, put it under your tongue. I'm like, that's so much better way. I shoved it up my ass for so long. That's terrible.
So you're saying you're traumatized?
I think I might be a bit traumatized since I was a kid.
Can I tell my first gynecologist story? Because I think that most people are a bit weirded out, and especially, I mean, fannies, they aren't pretty. I mean, we sometimes complain about the penis being ugly. We girls, we do that, but it's so ugly and weird, like a little, insect larva thing. It's very weird. But the fanny is much uglier. I'm sorry if I'm offending anyone here, but it's very ugly. And especially your own. No, it's really weird. But imagine, someone that you really find not attractive.
Oh, Donald Trump.
If Donald Trump can get his prostate checked, you can.
Yeah.
If Donald Trump is putting his ass in front of the whole, physician community, you can. You don't think that
I can control stress
can you?
better than many.
That's such a male thing to
It's
say.
not a male
thing.
OMG. I'm not saying that I'm better than women.
You say you're invincible, you will live forever. I can drive while I'm drinking. That's fine. Not that you do, but that's the kind of.
Yes. Never.
Why are your eyelids always so big?
Oh, it's just excess skin.
Feel like a Sharpei.
Yes.
Oh, I love Sharpeis.
But I've always looked like this. I've always had big eyelids.
Heavy eyelids.
There are some things I want to leave out of like the podcast and stuff like that.
For privacy reasons.
Yeah, exactly. My ass isn't one of them, I think. That's no, it's like I can share that. No, but it's not physically, but yeah,
Everyone gets a piece of David's ass. But I mean, in Japan, you can't even relax on a Sunday. If you watch Terrace House and you relax on a Sunday, have a beer without someone having a serious talk that you're not doing most with your life,
Oh, Terrace House,
Oh
the
my
greatest
God.
show ever. It's like if someone strays from the pack, just like a
Everyone
tiny bit.
will pounce on you.
Did you have a beer on a Tuesday evening? Okay, let's have a house meeting.
Yeah.
Everyone sits down. Everyone just
We are
goes
feeling
hard on this
you
person.
are disrespecting us by
Yeah.
not
And-
doing your best.
And that person can never say anything back. That person just has to sit there and take
say,
the piss.
I'm sorry, I will do my best, I will work
Yes,
harder.
I will become a better person. And everyone, like, afterwards, they're like, great, that went great.
and I've never felt any kind of filter when it comes to should I talk about
Well, you never felt any kind of filter on anything.
True. So maybe I'm not like the most
The expert, not the
maybe I'm not a good representative
Yeah.
for that, but I think
Fuck that.
can we just start our own country, Mustardia?
Mustardia.
Bastardia. What are the population called? Mustards?
Yeah,
Yeah.
mustards.
Would you like to live in our brand new country? Can someone just give us a plot of land and
We'll
make
just-
this happen? Like a
just-
sect? Like a cult?
We'll just take over the Vatican. I think it's gonna fall soon.
Yeah. But I mean, there are those ghost cities in China that are completely brand new. Maybe we should just
That's crazy.
we could just attack one of those cities and take it with force.
Do you want to say anything else?
No, I think I think we have spent 1 hour not saying anything. Can you imagine having so much time and so much energy that But you actually do something like this, spend hours on a costume, and there is no end goal. It won't get you a better job, you won't make any money, it has 0 point besides from being fun.
You know what this is, Jenny?
Uh-huh.
This is real life.
I know, I don't have a real life. I don't have a life. Let's do lasagna night.
That's what I'm thinking. Should I make lasagna this weekend?
Yes, but a healthy one.
Yeah. That's can you guys understand this? This is a goal for us, making lasagna.
That's how sad our lives are. No, but you get stuck on the loop. You always pee for like 40 minutes. I don't know. I don't even know how.
It's like 2 minutes.
Okay, but you're a slow peer.
Yeah.
And it used to be so annoying.
I drink a lot.
You drink a lot of tea and coffee. That's true. I knew I could dance.
Yeah.
I was really good at dancing.
What kind of dance was it? Erotic?
When I'm 12. Oh my God. So nasty, David. You know, sometimes you think that anime characters are like so over the top exaggerated. After watching Terrace, I was like, oh no, actually, people can't cry that way. Like really like
ugly crying.
Yeah, like that. Like, my God, you're on TV, man.
Yeah.
Stop
It's
it.
like 5 people. Everyone's just ugly crying. There's like
Everyone's
snot
crying.
running.
We're happy because it's Friday morning, right? And all of you suckers that are listening right now, you're bloody on Monday morning. We told you this before, this is our favorite thing to do. It's so much fun. We're so happy to do it. We wanna do this.
I felt like a Japanese person when I did that.
Too much Terrace House.
Yeah, we're watching too much of that.
And we're like,
The weekend is coming.
fuck
Oh.
yeah, we have a Friday morning.
The coffee tastes weird to you.
No, it's really nice. Are you drinking some bad milk?
No. Okay, what are you doing to succeed?
Whatever. Whenever I stop caring, I stop.
Well, whenever you stop caring,
No, whenever I start caring.
When there were only organic bananas left, and people that used to only buy regular bananas, they asked for regular bananas instead of the organic ones, even though it was the same price. Just because you have some idea, you might have some idea that it's cheaper with
No.
the regular
It's
bananas.
because they have conspiracy theories
Oh, yeah,
about
that can also
organic stuff not really being better. So I'm gonna use. You know, we watched the first Twilight again the other day.
Yeah.
The first Twilight movie, great movie. And that little scurry of a man.
Robert Pattinson.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then he says like, yeah, for us vampires, eating only animals is kind of like for humans eating tofu. It will give you energy, but it will never really satisfy you. And I'm like, bitch, please, have you ever eaten tofu? No, you have not. You don't know what you're talking about. Stop giving tofu a bad name. Tofu is my homegirl, and she tastes delicious.
She does. And has started a battle to make himself legally 20 years younger on the grounds that he's being discriminated against on a dating app.
Oh, so he wants some pussy, and it's difficult at the tender age of 69. Was he 69?
Yeah.
That's also very funny
Yes,
in this
exactly.
context.
Oh, he might be called Emil69 on that dating app.
Oh my God!
You never know.
He's like, no, let's do it. Emil 49. Less offensive.
Yes.